Okay, what we, 2013 budget. We're leaving, any changes you need to tell them about?
The net digest was down by about $1,300.
That's 2 years in a row. The property in Lakeland has been worth less money. That's hard to believe, is it not? That's hard to believe.
Really good the way that everything is, we're down how much?
1,300.
What percent are we down?
1,300, so.
What percent are we down? I haven't looked at that.
Percent?
1.47%.
There you go.
1.37.
Oh, not when you look at the area.
Overall.
You say 1.37,
47.
Then we're down from last year, you're down about the same amount from the year before.
Yes, sir.
You're down about 3% in 2 years.
Yes, sir. The tax digest, what it will work.
I would say that the market's down a whole lot more than the tax agency is down.
Yes, sir. A whole lot more. Okay.
The local option sales tax will depend on what the agreement is between the city and county. Business license, about the same. Alcohol, about the same. We have an election this coming year, so.
We're gonna have an election, so that'll cost us a little bit of money this year.
We've added in the EMS.
Is that figure right there, is that monthly, 12 months?
Which one?
EMS.
EMS?
One time.
Oh, that's annually. For the entire
And-
year.
I don't know if we're even legal to do that, but we can go ahead right now.
Where you at, Diane?
On page 3. Our workers' compensation increased from 26,033 to and our liability insurance increased.
We got some claims that the police department that cost us money since then, so. I'm glad it came in when it did.
Yeah.
All right, health insurance.
Health insurance has increased.
Okay, so council, so you know, health insurance costs the city $100 a week per employee, the ones that's taking it. The employees pay 25% of the cost of the health insurance. But it used to be like $50 and it went up. Anyway, it's up to $100 per employee per week. So that's a benefit, a $100 a week benefit that we give our employees.
For the ones that sign up for insurance.
Yeah.
Well, when the volunteer kicks, you don't have to pay anything, you pay $2,000, we do it for you. Pretty fine, I mean, that's better pay than what you pay there, they pay their own insurance.
That's $5,000 a year,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
5,200 to be exact.
When I got mayor, the charter says, and that they have to pay 25%. And when I got mayor, the city was paying 100%, but that's something that we changed and went to the 25/75.
And 25/75, we still pay $100 a week.
Yes, sir. And we have shopped a week per employee. And we have shopped it too. We have shopped it.
Who is it with now? Who is it with now?
Coventry,
Health insurance, who do you have?
Coventry, Coventry is the company.
And we've done a lot of things to get that cut now. a new law coming in on the automobile, have a lowering taxes next year. And the way I understand it, you're gonna pay 7% of a predetermined what the car is worth, no matter what you pay. You're gonna pay 7% when you buy it.
The used car one, according to what the law says, even if you sell one individually, you're gonna still pay a percentage.
And once you change the title.
Right, when you change title, every time you change title, you still gotta pay.
Pay that 7%.
They didn't say 7% on this, it's gonna program it, so you don't know.
That's the tax that they're trying to gather up, and they haven't been getting
That's right.
personal.
Yep, no, this is when you go to a dealer and buy it.
Yeah, we're gonna do away with the sales, they can pay floor tax, on just pay a one-time tax, as long as you have that vehicle.
Or if you buy a $50,000 vehicle, what you gonna have to pay?
$3,500 tax on it. I mean, the way the law reads, you know, you're gonna have to do is just, about every year, as long as you keep the vehicle, buy a tax, you don't have to pay the tax fee, you don't have to pay the
And
tax.
these people that's trading every year, it's gonna make them look a lot. They'll be paying $7,000 a year, 12-month period of time trading vehicles. So I don't know how that's gonna affect us. She's got down here, if you'll notice in your packet here, current 2012 tax digest and 5-year history of levy. How much money we get. We don't know. Well, we don't know why that's gonna come out.
Yeah.
Timber cutting, of course, that doesn't affect us. We don't hardly have any timber in the city limits. Okay, any other thing, that energy tax? Energy tax, the way I understand it, is anything in the newspaper reporters, y'all please correct me if y'all know different, that's used in the manufacture of a product to be sold. Is that correct? That's the way I understand it. In other words, if you're growing cotton to sell, for example, as a farmer, you won't pay, and you got diesel and the tractor out there, you don't pay this energy tax anymore. Electricity, if you're running building houses, such as our manufacturing plant down here, they won't pay that tax any longer. That's the way I understand it. So you see net tax decrease there over the years. You know, 2011 was 1.54% decrease, 2012 was 1.47% decrease. So nobody knows, nobody will give me a projection, because who knows how many new cars or how many people gonna trade cars and trucks in Lakeland. Nobody won't, I can't find anything to say what's gonna happen there. And you see your sanitation budget, water, sewer, police, and everything's the same, animal control, all those are, what we're having to be concerned about more than anything else is our money coming in. And,
Or anything when our laws is supposed to go to court this week, or what?
we go into executive session, and do some,
Okay.
talk about that. It's been postponed, John, the county had it postponed to a later date. It was supposed to have been, yesterday. There's an article I read in our local paper here where the county had it, and it moved. Any more questions about the budget? Don?
Yeah, on the hospital, where you have a $5,000 annual, what did we do the other day? Did we make a contribution to the hospital, the EMT tax program?
No, sir, we never did do anything. That's what we do now. What we gonna do now. I got some things in executive session I'm gonna discuss for you, and answer some questions for you.
I'm sorry?
In executive session,
Oh,
I can answer some questions for you. because it's a lost tax deal. Lost tax deal has something to do with that. Anybody else got any other questions? Okay, I have a motion that our budget be approved. This is no increase in taxes, no increase in millage. I have a motion our budget be approved for next year. Approved. Did I have a second?
Second.
Any more discussion? All in favor say aye. Likewise. Okay, 2012 budget is passed. 2013, thank you. 2013 is passed. Okay, let's go into executive session, discuss lost tax. Motion second. All in favor? Aye. We'll be right back. Sandy Sanders, that he talked to us, the state of Georgia Tourism and Economic Development will tour Lakeland for 3 days. And they would like for us to be at the Patton Cabin. That's up on the hill. There's Rockmore's house that she moved in up here November the 29th at 2 o'clock on a Thursday. And they'd like for us to be at the Dogwood Cafe at 12 o'clock on November the 30th. For a meeting with this Georgia Tourism and Economic Development. So, y'all have those meetings here.
Right.
Okay, motion we go back to the regular session.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor say aye. Okay.
You got one. You have one. You should have one in your item.
She got one. Done. You got one? You have one. You got one, she gave 2.
Okay, the county this morning at 10 o'clock contacted our lawyer and said on this loss and all, they would go with the 60-40. And I'm speaking for myself. If any of the other councilmen want to speak different, I ask them to do so. We cannot conscientiously raise the taxes on the citizens of Lakeland. 66%, that was one figure we give out, in the neighborhood of our city is in poverty, or below the poverty level in income. And we hired an expert, and this expert collected all the facts and the figures and said we should be getting 66%. But Lanier County is our home, and we're part of Lanier County. We want to live and let live. We want to participate and get along and work together with the county commissioners. And we offered a 55-45, which is a 5% increase in taxes. So this lost tax is a rollback on your property taxes. So it'll go up 5%, don't care what you do. It's going to go up 5%. If you go like the county is asking us to raise the citizens of Lakeland taxes 10%. And we as a council and the mayor conscientiously, we don't agree with that. We have to get a new agreement. We're looking at just what happened up in Gwinnett County in the cities. It's done been to court, went to the appellate court on double taxation. We feel and been knowing for years the county charges so much for the sheriff's department when we already have our own police department. That's double taxation. They charge the citizens for keeping up the streets, but they do nothing. We pay for the library, we're not supposed to. And we're asked to pay for other things that we do. And